2006 Honda Pilot. The very first thing we're going to do is drain the oil. So follow me and I'll show you where to find that drain plug. Okay, first the tools you're going to want is a drain pan, filter wrench, funnel, 5W20 oil, 4.5 quarts, a 17mm socket to get the drain plug off. Here we go.
How do you start this thing? Oh, all you do is step on the gas.
Alright, so here's the front of the car, and to find that drain plug, just straight under, kind of on the passenger side, and right past this plastic splash guard. That's your oil pan, and the plug is going to be on the back side of it, right there. So first thing you're going to want to do is slide that drain pan under there, because as soon as you get that plug off, it's going to start shooting oil out of there.
To the ground come a bubbling crude.
Alright, so I just broke it loose. Here it comes. Then we're just going to clean the plug off real good. Try to get all the grit off of there, especially on the threaded side. And this crush washer right there, a lot of people are going to recommend you to change that every time you change your oil. I've never replaced one of these before, and I've never had a problem with it leaking. Alright, and so while we let that just drain out, I like to let it drain real good. We're going to do the filter.
There's nothing difficult about that. You understand it, don't you?
The 2006 Honda Pilot takes the PH 7317 Fram oil filter, and to find that, thank you Honda, they made it so easy. Follow me under, that's right where we were. There's the passenger side tire, there's where we were just draining the oil, and then look right above it. That's it right there. It's so easy. That's great. Thank you Honda. Alright, I'm going to try to do it by hand first. There we go, I got it.
On and Gomez, and that ball falls.
Unscrew that. Oh yeah, and you want to hurry up, reposition your bucket. There's always residual oil in a filter, so you want to be ready with your oil pan. Try to keep it face up so you don't dump oil everywhere. With the new filter, this is the new one, I just dip my finger in the old one, get all oily, and just on that new one, rub it right there, right around the seal. That's going to help it seal better. Alright, and then look on the side of this. They have instructions for how tight to make these. Right here, this one says 1 turn, so that's what these little arrows are on there. I don't know if you can see it with this angle, but there's a post, a threaded post, and it's going to thread right there on that. Thread it on there, and once you feel it touch down, pay attention to those arrows. There's one at every quarter on the filter, and so you're going to turn it until you see 1, 2, and if you can't get it by hand, this is where you want to have your filter wrench ready. Alright, now that that's sufficiently tight, I don't know if I quite got it a whole turn, but I think it's going to be close enough. Pretty tight. Usually by now the oil is drained out. So now it's time to put our plug back in. Always remember to put your plug back in before you start putting new oil in. Okay, and I'll just put your plug back on there. Finger tighten it until it touches down, and then just get it good and snug. Like, you don't have to crank on it or anything, because you want to be able to get it off next time. Alright, once you get your drain plug kind of snug, tight on there, then take this to like AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and they'll dispose of the oil for you. Now we're ready to put the new oil in. So again, the Honda Pilot 5W20. You really want to make sure there's not dust and junk in there, because you don't want that down in your engine. You'll notice I have a 2x4 holding my hood up. When I bought this car, it didn't have a hood stay. Tried looking online, and they just don't have that part. Like even at rockauto.com, where I get most of my auto parts, you don't have a hood prop for a Honda Pilot. So I'm going to have to try out maybe a salvage yard. Always remember to check your oil on a flat surface. It really does make a difference. If you're parked on a slope at all, you're going to get an incorrect reading. You might look like you have enough oil when you don't. So see where my funnel goes? That's the filler cap. That right there is your oil dipstick. See, on the Honda, it's like this. It's like a cable. It's weird. I've never seen one like this before. Always wipe off your first one. Check it. I think I see it there. It looks like it's kind of up in the middle between low and high. That's about where we want it. And I'll cap this off and keep the rest for extra. Put our cap back on.
And you'll be a better driver for it.
Thanks for watching Blind Squirrel DIY.